Hello everyone. We're going to begin with a reading and then we'll go straight into the yoga. So it'll just give us something to contemplate while we're doing the yoga, all right? So this is one of my favorite authors. His name is Mark Nepo and the title is Love Like Water. So maybe just kicking back, closing the eyes, relaxing. Love like water. Water, in its clear softness, fills whatever hole it finds. It is not skeptical or distrusting. It does not say this gully is too deep or that field is too open. Like water, the miracle of love is that it covers whatever it touches, making the touch thing grow while leaving no trace of its touch. Most things break instead of transform because they resist. The quiet miracle of love is that without our interference, it, like water, accepts whatever is tossed or dropped or placed into it, embracing it completely. Of course, we are human and are easily hurt if not loved back, or if loved poorly. But we waste so much of life's energy by deliberating who and what shall be worthy of our love when, in the deepest elemental sense, these choices are not in our province, any more than rain can choose what it shall fall upon. In truth, the more we let love flow, the more we have to love. This is the inner glow that sages and saints of all ages seem to share, the wash of their love over everything before them, not just people, but birds and rocks and flowers and air. Beneath the many choices we have to make, love, like water, flows back into the world through us. It is the one great secret available to all. Yet somewhere, the misperception has been enshrined that to withhold love will stop hurt. It is the other way around. As water soaks scars, love soothes our wounds. If open to, love will accept the angrily thrown stone, and our small tears will lose some of their burn in the great ocean of tears. And the arrow released to the bottom of the river will lose its point. Only love with no thought of return can soften the point of suffering. So let's just stay right here, wherever you are, and just sit for a minute. Maybe keeping the eyes closed, or if they aren't closed already, closing the eyes. Maybe allowing the palms to shine up. Imagining that the front ribs are softening. Allowing the heart to open just 10% more. And taking one more breath. And slowly batting open the eyes. Thank you. And let's begin the yoga. My name is JP or Jennifer, and today we will be doing yin yoga with the focus on the hips. So I'm trying to pretend this is a bunk here. So we'll try to do this together. We'll begin in child's pose. So it's a wide leg child's pose with the knees out to the side. And the arms straight out. And the forehead to the bed. If that doesn't feel good for you, you can always prop up. Maybe place your chin on top of your hands, or one fist on top of the other and forehead down. So we'll be here for 1 minute. So in Yin Yoga, what we do is we get into the pose. We breathe into the pose. And then we ask our body what it wants to do next. So sometimes I get into the pose, I start breathing, and I realize I have a little bit more space to grow. Pulling the hips back towards the heels, maybe lengthening the hands a little bit further out. Or maybe I get into the pose and I realize I went way too far and I'll back up. So we're just listening to our own bodies. We're halfway. And take a deep breath in. Exhale. We'll move into half frog pose, meaning the right knee will come out to the right, the left leg will be straight, and just resting the head in the hands. Breathing into the right hip. We're halfway. Deep breath in. Exhale. Switching sides. Straightening the right leg. Bending the left knee out to the side. And resting here. And just noticing here. Noticing any part of the body that's holding tension unnecessarily. So maybe the backs of the eyes, the jaw, the shoulders. Allowing those areas to soften and loosen. Maybe it's the low belly, the hips, maybe even the feet or the toes. Halfway. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Moving into full frog now. Both knees are out to the sides. Maybe the heels touch or the feet are just in the air. Bringing the head to one side, breathing here. This is a big one. So breathing into the discomfort. If you're feeling pain, you'll want to come out of it. If you're just feeling a big stretch, that's totally normal. Halfway. Deep breath in and exhale out. Okay, for the next pose, we'll come to the side of the bed. Or you can come onto the floor, your choice. So if you're on the side of the bed, take your right ankle over the left thigh and straighten out the spine. If you come onto the floor, I'll pretend this is the floor. You'll take your right foot either to the side of the leg or up and over the left leg, or your right knee can be stacked on your left. So this is for a really bendy body, you would do this one. We have about 30 seconds wherever you're at. Really breathing into those hips. Inhale and exhale. Good, and we'll do the opposite side. So if you are on the side of the bed, taking the left ankle over the right thigh and sitting up tall. Both hips are down, sit bones are down. And if you're on the floor, pretending this is the floor. Having the left foot on the side or up and over the knee or knees stacked. Keeping both sit bones down, straightening the spine, 30 seconds. Allowing the stomach to move as you breathe. Maybe even allowing the rib cage to expand out. Inhale and exhale. Good. Unwinding. And we'll come into a lunge. Drawing the right foot forward, left leg will slide back. You can stay here, or you can move onto the pinky side edge of the right foot. You can stay there, or move your hands over to the left. So this is a giant hip opener. Again, if you feel pain, I want you to come out of it. If you feel a big stretch, it's a big stretch. Breathing into it. Ten seconds. Stay here or bend the left leg, pointing the left toes up. This is a giant stretch. It's hard for me. Stay there or gaze towards your back foot. Stay there or take your left hand to the left foot or ankle, 10 seconds. And slowly release. Coming back to center. Switching sides carefully, slowly. Right leg back. Left foot forward. Moving into a lunge. Stay there or come onto the pinky side edge of that left foot. Stay there or walk your hands over to the right. Fanning that left knee out to the side. Trying to keep the neck in line with the spine, meaning our chin isn't tilted up and our head isn't dropping down. And you can stay right here or consider bending that right leg, pointing the right toes up. Stay there or gaze towards your back foot. Stay there or maybe take the right hand to the outside of the ankle or foot. 10 seconds. Slowly release. Good. We'll come off of the bed and move into down dog, meaning our hands are on the side of the bed. Our feet are out, maybe 4 feet or more, depending on your size. Hands are nice and wide, really pushing the bunk away, allowing the head to just dangle, maybe gazing through the feet towards the thighs or the belly button. The creases of the arms are pulling in towards the ears. The arms are active. And pedal it out. Right knee in, left knee in. And both heels down. Walking the feet back up towards the hands. Slowly round up on your inhale. And on your exhale, shoulders down the back. Coming back to the bed. Draw your right knee towards your right wrist. Slide your left leg back and stay right here. If this doesn't feel good in your body, we'll do the same thing on the back. So on the back, right knee towards the right shoulder, left foot towards, or right foot towards the left hip. Breathing here. And you can stay here, or you can come down. Maybe coming onto the forearms, maybe fist over fist, dropping the head down, or maybe all the way down. And take a deep breath in and exhale. Good, lifting back up. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Right leg is straight, left knee towards the left wrist. Keeping the neck in line with the spine. Stay there, or if this doesn't feel right in your body, come onto your back. Left knee towards the left shoulder, left foot towards the right hip. And maybe coming down. Maybe placing your head on top of 2 fists, or maybe all the way down. It's called sleeping swan. And slowly coming out of it, This next pose is called butterfly. So you can come to the side of the bed, scooch yourself out, bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to bow out. If you want to come onto the floor, pretending this is the floor, you can bring the soles of the feet together. You can wrap your fingers around your toes and sit up straight, or you can come forward. So again, really breathing into the hips. If you have pillows, you could put the pillows underneath the knees. One more breath. Slowly lifting up. And we'll come into dragonfly. So dragonfly, you can have the legs out and come forward. So this might be it right here. You can flex the feet up. Or if you're on the floor, the legs are out like a V, feet are flexed, straightening out the spine, staying there, or maybe coming forward. Thighs are very active. Breathing into those tight areas of the body. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lift up, and we're moving on to our back for happy baby. So we're on our back. The knees pull towards the outside edges of our armpits. The soles of the feet reach up towards the sky. You can place the hands around the thighs, on the outsides of the calves, or wrapped around the side of the feet, really drawing those knees down, down, down. Breathing all the way, allowing your belly to rise, your ribs to expand on the inhale. And on the exhale, allowing everything to fall back into place. And one more breath. Good. Slowly bringing the legs back together. Knees are bent, feet are on the bed. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop your knees over to the left. You can stay right there. Or if that's not enough, take the pinky side edge of that left foot over the right thigh. Maybe even grab onto the right hip and pull it away from the chest. And we're just breathing here. If your left foot is over the right thigh, releasing it. Slowly bringing the knees back to center, shifting the hips back to center. Inhale. And as you exhale, allow your knees to drop over to the right. Stay there, or take the pinky side edge of the right foot up and over the left thigh. Maybe grabbing onto the left hip, pulling it away from the chest, and breathing here. And if your right ankle's over the left thigh, releasing it now. Bringing your knees back up to center. Letting your legs be long, bringing your hands over your heart. Take a breath for yourself. Take a breath for your family, friends, loved ones. And take a breath and send a blessing to the world and to our planet. Good. Namaste. Thank you.